Welcome back to Torque Talk, the channel where power meets precision, and where we break down the hottest vehicles in the game. Whether you're a weekend warrior, daily commuter, or off-road enthusiast, we've got the insights you need to stay ahead of the curve. If you love the roar of engines, the smell of new interiors, and the thrill of performance, you're in the right place. So buckle up, because today, we're diving deep into the bold, rugged, and adventure-ready 2025 Ford Bronco Sport. The Ford Bronco Sport has been carving a niche for itself ever since its return to the scene. It's not just a smaller sibling of the larger Bronco, it's a beast in its own right, made for people who love the outdoors, seek spontaneous road trips, and aren't afraid to push the boundaries of where a crossover can go. The 2025 model brings subtle yet important updates that reinforce its identity as a compact SUV that's truly ready for the wild. From the outside, the Bronco Sport continues to exude that iconic boxy silhouette that's instantly recognizable and loaded with nostalgic charm. The 2025 version doesn't overhaul the look. Why mess with a design that works? But Ford has made refinements where it counts. There's a new grille pattern on some trims, revised LED lighting signatures for a more modern appeal, and fresh wheel designs that add to its trail-ready posture. You'll also find a couple of new color options this year, including a standout desert sand and a deep forest green that gives it that earthy, back-to-nature vibe. What really defines the Bronco Sport isn't just how it looks but how it's built. It rides on Ford's C2 platform, the same one that underpins the Escape. But don't be fooled, this isn't just an Escape in camouflage. The Bronco Sport has its own tuning, its own suspension geometry, and its own off-road gear. It's designed to get dirty and then keep going. Ground clearance sits at up to 8.8 inches depending on the trim, and approach and departure angles are better than most competitors in the compact SUV space. With short overhangs, a tall stance, and a flat roofline, the Bronco Sport is built for function over form, and yet it still manages to look cool. Step inside and the rugged personality continues. The cabin of the 2025 Bronco Sport is as much about durability as it is about comfort. Depending on the trim, you can find rubberized flooring, easy-to-clean upholstery, and strategically placed grab handles. But Ford doesn't skimp on the tech either. Every model now comes standard with Ford's Sync 4 infotainment system, displayed on a new 12.3-inch touchscreen, an upgrade over the previous year's setup. It's fast, intuitive, and finally supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto across all trims. There's also a fully digital instrument cluster that gives you a customizable view of everything from navigation to off-road data. Whether you're checking your pitch and roll or monitoring tire pressure mid-trail, the system is designed to keep you informed without overwhelming you. And if you're someone who loves blasting your favorite playlist while driving through the mountains or deserts, the available Bang & Olufsen premium audio system will not disappoint. It fills the cabin with crisp, rich sound that enhances every drive. Now let's talk performance. The 2025 Ford Bronco Sport offers two engine options, just like before, but both have been slightly refined for better efficiency and responsiveness. The base engine is a 1.5-liter EcoBoost 3-cylinder, producing 181 horsepower and 190 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission and is surprisingly punchy for its size. This engine is ideal for those who will be using the Bronco Sport mostly for urban driving and light trails. But for those who crave more grunt, the Badlands trim continues to offer a 2.0-liter EcoBoost inline-4 with 250 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. It's a real performer, especially when you're climbing hills or navigating rocky terrain. The throttle response is sharp, and the turbo kicks in with enthusiasm. It's matched with a more robust version of the 8-speed automatic that includes paddle shifters and improved cooling, perfect for extended off-road runs. All-wheel drive is standard across the lineup, but the real magic comes with the GOAT modes, short for goes over any terrain. These selectable drive modes adjust the vehicle's throttle, steering, and traction settings to match whatever surface you're tackling. The standard modes include normal, eco, sport, slippery, and sand, while the Badlands trim adds mud, ruts and rock crawl for more serious trail action. Paired with a twin-clutch rear differential and off-road tuned suspension, the Badlands model can hold its own against much larger rivals in the dirt. Fuel economy remains competitive for the class. The 1.5-liter engine delivers around 26 mpg in the city and 30 on the highway, while the more powerful 2.0-liter gets about 21 city and 26 highway. These numbers aren't class-leading, but considering the off-road hardware and all-wheel drive system, they're more than acceptable. Let's not forget the Bronco Sport's practicality. This isn't just a weekend toy, it's also a daily driver with real-world usability. The rear cargo area is spacious and smartly designed. You've got up to 65 cubic feet of space with the rear seats folded, and the cargo floor is washable, which is a lifesaver after muddy hikes or sandy beach trips. There's also a built-in bottle opener, mall straps for organizing gear, and a liftgate-mounted floodlight, perfect for those who end up setting up camp after sunset. Rear seat passengers get good legroom for a compact SUV, and the tall roofline means headroom is generous. Visibility is excellent thanks to large windows and upright pillars, and the driving position is commanding. You really feel like you're in a purpose-built adventure vehicle, even when you're just on your way to the grocery store. Safety-wise, the 2025 Bronco Sport steps things up with Ford Copilot 360 now standard on all models. That includes automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assist, rear cross traffic alert, and adaptive cruise control. You can also add evasive steering assist and a 360-degree camera system, which proves invaluable during tight off-road maneuvers. The Bronco Sport earned strong safety ratings in previous years, and with these enhancements, it continues to be one of the safest picks in the segment. Trim-wise, Ford continues to offer a well-thought-out lineup. The base model is now called the Bronco Sport Big Bend and comes decently equipped. Then there's the Outer Banks, which leans into luxury with leather-trimmed seats, ambient lighting, and added tech. The Heritage Edition makes a return, with retro styling cues and throwback colors that celebrate the Bronco's legacy. But the real star is still the Badlands, which is built for people who need serious off-road capability right out of the box. Pricing for the 2025 Bronco Sport starts at around $31,000 for the base model and climbs to nearly $42,000 for a fully loaded Badlands. It's not the cheapest in the class, but considering the capability, design, and feature set, it offers solid value, especially for buyers who will actually use its adventure-ready features. So, who is the 2025 Ford Bronco Sport really for? It's perfect for those who want the look and capability of a rugged SUV without having to step up to a full-size, gas-guzzling model. It's for the weekend adventurer who needs to tackle gravel roads, snow-covered trails, or forest paths. But it's also for the city dweller who just wants something a little different, something that stands out in a sea of crossovers and still offers everyday comfort and convenience. Compared to rivals like the Subaru Forester Wilderness, Jeep Compass Trailhawk, or Toyota RAV4 TRD Off-Road, the Bronco Sport holds its ground with authentic off-road chops and a cool factor that's hard to beat. It doesn't try to be everything for everyone, but what it does extremely well. If you're considering stepping into a compact SUV that actually lives up to the adventure-ready marketing hype, the 2025 Ford Bronco Sport should absolutely be on your test drive list. It's one of the few crossovers out there that feels like it was built with purpose, because it was. Thanks for tuning into Torque Talk. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth car reviews, and drop a comment telling us what you think about the new Bronco Sport. Are you planning to get one? Or are you Team Wrangler or maybe RAV4? We want to hear from you. Until next time, keep your tires dirty and your adventures wild. This is Torque Talk, signing off.